Hello, HCG family. This is ID Specialist coming to you from my kitchen. And I just wanted to share with you guys a typical meal and what I'm cooking today. I'm only cooking for myself today. And the biggest trick for me is to just cook for one person. I'm so used to cooking for a big family, and now it's difficult to cook for one or two people versus 8 people. However, I'm going to show you guys what I'm cooking today. And today I am cooking these little babies right here. And now I've already seasoned them up, and they are turkey fillets. And I love them because they have a very little fat on them. And whatever fat that's on them, you can easily remove it. You can almost pull it off or just cut it off. So I love the turkey fillets. I ate a lot of these on P2, and of course on P3 I'm eating a lot as well. And I'm going to be using some onion, and it's about half a medium-sized onion, a half of red pepper, and 2 stalks of celery. I'm going to be cooking this in my favorite thing, coconut oil. I use this all the way through phase 2. As a matter of fact, I cook all of my meats pretty much with the coconut oil. And I also use the Bragg sprinkle. If you guys, I think I got this at Kroger, but you got to be careful with this. This is pretty strong, so you want to make sure that you don't put too much. If you use it, you don't have to use it. Of course, onion powder, a little garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and my little secret. This is an all-purpose Greek seasoning, and I really like the taste of this on meat. My mom turned me on to this some years ago. I also will use a little of the Knorr chicken bouillon, and when I say a little, they come in these little packets, and when I open the packet, I'll cut it into 4, and I'll use about 1/4 of this. And I'll use just a little red wine, and just because I like the flavor of red wine when it's cooked down. I think they call it reducing or whatever, but I'm not a chef or anything. I just like to eat. So therefore, I had a family who liked to eat too, so I had to cook. So, and then I am going to be doing the cauliflower, the mashed cauliflower. You guys can see I just have a head of cauliflower here, and I have the heavy whipping cream. And one of the things I love about the heavy whipping cream is that when you buy it, usually it'll last in your refrigerator for 30-plus days. I think I bought this maybe 2 weeks ago, and the date on it is January 30th, the expiration date. So it stays around a long, long time. And I'll be using a little butter in that. What I'll do is I'll boil the cauliflower until it's soft, and then I'll pour the water off of it, and then I'll add the butter and the milk. I'll stir it up very good, and then I will add a little cheddar cheese on top. You could use sharp cheddar. This is mild cheddar cheese on top of that. And for dessert, I will do the applesauce. And I think I've mentioned the applesauce. I love this. Is such a good taste, guys. You get this stuff in your mouth. If you fix it like I'm going to show you today, you get this stuff in your mouth and you go, So it's Mott's Organic Applesauce. It's unsweetened. Nothing's been added to this but water. And then I will have a little nutmeg. You can use allspice, but I like the flavor of nutmeg. Even put a little bit in my coffee pot when I'm making coffee sometimes, or cinnamon in my coffee too. That is a good taste. And stevia, or whatever your choice of sweetener is. In this case, I'll just use a little stevia. So that's going to be my dinner tonight. So I've got my meat, my vegetables, along with a little cauliflower, and I'll have a dessert. So I'm going to pull all of these together, and then I'll come back and show you guys the end results. See you later. Okay, this is IT Specialist. I'm back, and I have just fixed the cauliflower, which is, doesn't it look just like mashed potatoes? And oh my God, it is so good. And remember I told you that you could actually put a little cheese on top of it. Well, this is the cheddar cheese that I had, and I've actually grated up just a little bit. And I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to just sprinkle it right on top there. You see that? Oh my God, that is good eating. And then the turkey fillets. Here are the turkey fillets. Yes. Does that look good or what? So I've got, my vegetables. Of course, it's going to give a really, really good flavor. And I know you probably can't see the little turkey fillets, but they're in there. They're right under yeah, look at that. Look at that. Does that look good or what? Look at that. And it didn't take long. I mean, even if you decide that you don't want to cut up all the vegetables and all of that, you can buy onions and celery, bell peppers. You can buy it already cut up, and usually it's in the freezer section of most grocery stores. So if you don't want to do all of that, that's fine. You can just buy the vegetables already cut up and just throw them on when the chicken is just about done. Actually, I sauteed the vegetables first, and I set them aside, and then I cooked the turkey fillet, and then when they were just about done, I just sprinkled the vegetables right on top of that. Man, can you guys smell that? Ooh, that smells so good. So there we go, and the only other thing I have to do now is my dessert. And it is very simple on the dessert. You guys saw the products that I use, and I just take the applesauce. First, I actually get a bowl. I put a little butter in the bowl, stick it in the microwave, and anyway, stick it in the microwave, and then I pour the applesauce right on top of the butter, and then I add the sweetener. And I stir it all together, and then I stick it back in the microwave for just about, 1 minute or so. And then when it comes out, don't forget to put the nutmeg on it too. And when it comes out, I just stir it, and my goodness, your taste buds are going to come alive. So anyway, I'll come back and I'll show you guys the dessert, but I want you to see the other two items that I was cooking. I'll see you later. So here's my dinner. Look at that. Oh, look at that turkey. Little red, and my mashed potatoes, actually, my mashed cauliflower. Oh my God, this is so good. I just tasted the turkey. It has such a wonderful flavor. So good night, all. Enjoy. Remember, can be done. Most of this can be done on P2. The only thing that cannot be done on P2 is the butter. And that's the butter that I used in the cauliflower and the butter that I used in the applesauce. Other than that, you can